इंग्लिश मीडियम वालों को क्या दिक्कत है, वो तो इतनी आराम से अंग्रेजी बोल लेते हैं। प्रॉब्लम तो हमारी है मैडम, क्योंकि हम हिंदी मीडियम से हैं। Hi everyone, I am Namita. Welcome back to the channel, and today I am going to address the biggest problem, being from Hindi medium. Today I am going to talk only to my friends who are from Hindi medium. This video is only for the Hindi medium learners who think that the reason why they can't speak in English is because they are from Hindi medium. They have done their school and college, whatever education from Hindi medium. So I am going to talk to you directly today, and I am going to tell you a lot of things, but the very first thing is that if you think that the learners or the students who have done their schooling from English medium can speak very well, all of them, then let me break the bubble here. No, they cannot. I personally know so many people who are from English medium, still they cannot speak. So this is not the reason why you can't speak in English. There are a lot many reasons, but we will come to the reasons maybe in some other video. Today I want to talk to you directly. So Hindi medium is something where you gained your education from Hindi medium, but you did have a compulsory subject called English. You had English, but the rest of your subjects which you had to write or learn or read, they were all in Hindi. Hindi, of course, is a subject, but apart from that, your SST, you call it Itihas, history, whatever, I don't know. And then there is science, which is known as Vigyan, and then there is mathematics, which is known as Hisab. Like that. I personally find Hindi very difficult. I had some people staying close to our house who used to go to Hindi medium school, and when I used to look at their books, I felt so, I felt so strange. I couldn't relate to all of that. It was so difficult. So first of all, very well done. You have passed your entire school from such a difficult medium. I mean, Hindi medium is not easy. Pat yourself on your back because you've done such an amazing job. I can't do it. I really can't do it. You have done it. So you know that you have achieved a wonderful thing. Celebrate your success. There is one field which you're very successful in. The second thing is that which medium do we get our admission into, or which school did we get admission into, or from which medium did we pass our schooling and everything is something which we do not decide. A child doesn't get to decide which school will he get admitted to. So it is our parents who decide. It is not something which is in our control, which was in our control back then. I did not decide which school I wanted to go to. As a kid, 3, 4, 5 years, you cannot tell your parents this is the school. They decided for us. Okay. So everyone has a different financial status, everyone has their own limitations when it comes to thinking or perspective. Considering everything, it was not you who decided which school you wanted to go in. So it is completely beyond your control. Something you cannot do anything about it. So if till now, I mean, it's been so many years you've done your schooling, or if even if you are in school now, if some of you are trying to speak in English while pursuing your school education, then let me tell you, it is not in your control. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about anything that is not in your control. So schooling is not in your control. Schooling was not in your control. You had to take admission according to your choices, and there are students who switch from Hindi medium to English medium when they realize that they want to go to English medium and their parents might have admitted. I mean, so many things happen, but still I would say it is not in your control. Please stop feeling bad about it. You are already done with your schooling. Nothing that you can do about it now. Agree with me? So let's leave that part where we did our schooling from. It was only one subject that was in English. Rest of the subjects you were doing all in Hindi. All of them you had to write in Hindi. So this is what Hindi medium is. And when a country like India has such medium, that means it is something which exists. Why to keep blaming ourselves that we did it from there? It is something which is there. We do have different mediums apart from English medium. Our mother tongue is not English, and English is not our first language in India. Let's be very clear about it so it will hurt us less. Let's not get hurt by something which is beyond our control, which is not letting us feel good. You have already done it. Now you are at a position when you want to speak in English. From this point, I am going to give you some tips what to do. To the learners who are from Hindi medium, what you can do to make yourself speak well in English, to make yourself fluent in English. First thing, Yes, it is possible. It is very much possible. There is nothing difficult in it. Second thing, leave grammar aside. If you are still thinking about doing all the tenses, verb plus first form plus ing plus was were plus have been, has been plus this plus that plus third form, please leave it. This is going to baffle your mind very badly. Everything would be mixed up. It will be a grinder in your mind all the time. Was hoga, were hoga, has been hoga, have been hoga, present continuous hai कि present perfect hai. Don't get into it. Verbs, gerunds, adverbs, pronouns, proverbs. I have also made certain videos on them for the learners who are very keen, because what happened, whenever I used to go for classes, these students would come to me and tell me, grammar karaoge. So I thought, if they are so interested in doing grammar, let me just make some sessions. But now I'm very clear that I don't want to do it, because I know that grammar is not going to help you. Please leave that grammar aside, especially from the Hindi medium learners. I get this request to make them do a lot of grammar. See, even if all your subjects were in Hindi, there was English, and you did all of that, you did everything, grammar, everything, you've done it, it never helped you. Did it help you? It never helped you. You are not being able to speak even after doing that whole grammar. Class 2, class 3, class 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the classes you've done grammar. Now you want to do all of it again. And then you think that you'll be able to speak. You know what logic do I get? They tell me that तब हमने ध्यान से नहीं किया था, अब ध्यान से करेंगे. ध्यान? What ध्यान? It is something which is not of your interest. उस वक्त भी interesting नहीं था, अभी भी interesting नहीं है. So अगर उस वक्त, if you were not clear about it, you're not going to take much out of it even now. Leave the grammar part aside. Grammar is not going to help you. The second thing is, please don't focus a lot on vocabulary building. What happens is that the learner pick up dictionary and all of that, and then they try to speak fancy words. Keep your English simple. You have to keep your English very simple. Instead of picking up a lot of difficult vocabulary, stick to simple words. Don't get into a lot of fancying of your language. Use simple words. You don't have to sound very fancy with your vocabulary. Simple English is always the best English. Something which you can understand, something where you don't have to make up a lot, which you can do easily. You can always upgrade your skills, be it your English skills, be it any skill. Every skill can be upgraded, but start with very simple steps. Try to keep your English simple, which is more understandable. So you have to keep your English very simple and stop using a lot of vocabulary. Stop learning a lot of vocabulary. Instead of vocabulary, try to learn more phrases, because phrases help you a lot. A phrase, if you learn to use it correctly, is going to be much more beneficial than a vocabulary word, because with vocabulary you don't know how to use it. If it is a verb, again you will be confused, first form, second form, third form. Let's not focus on it. Let's focus on the phrases part. So try to focus more on phrases rather than vocabulary. And the other thing is that you have to keep your language very simple. I speak very simple language. I never try to use a lot of fancy words, because I want to reach more people. I want to reach more audience. What's the point keeping it fancy? No one is going to give you any marks for that. People are any which way going to bring you down for the other thing. So do it only for yourself. And I think speaking a simple language correctly is going to make you happy. Then the third thing is that you should not right away go and start watching Netflix shows, which is, I think, the current trend, that you're watching more of Netflix shows, or you're watching more of Hollywood movies, or you're listening to more of English songs and all of that. Language is learned by copying is something that I've always believed. I know that if you watch something which is in English, is going to help you a lot. If you listen to an English speaker, it is going to help you a lot. But straight away a Netflix show, I mean, do you think it is going to help? It is only going to help you to pick up an accent. Having an accent is not the measure of correct English. You can speak very wrong and have an accent. You don't want to have an accent. Really, you don't want to have an accent. So watching Netflix shows and Hollywood movies is not going to help you a lot. What is going to help you is listen to more of Indian speakers. There are some Indian speakers who speak very good English, who don't have an accent. So listen to them more. Why? Because you'll be able to relate to them a lot more than you'll be able to relate to an English actor. You'll be able to relate to Indian people a lot more, and their English would be something which you can understand. In India, we don't have an accent. So listen to the English of Indian speakers. There are some Indian speakers who speak well, who you can understand very well. You start watching a Netflix show and you feel that, oh, the language is not understandable. You would start looking for subtitles and they would vanish before you read them. So that situation should not come. In fact, let me be very honest with you, watching an English movie or Netflix show makes you feel inferior of yourself. You feel as if you are not capable. You can't even understand this. तू इंग्लिश नहीं सीख सकता, तेरे को इंग्लिश आ ही नहीं सकती, तू नहीं बोल सकती. That is what happens. So why to make ourselves get tangled into such a situation which makes us feel inferior? Let's do something which makes us feel, if not superior, at least it makes us feel equal to the person who's speaking. Pick up a speaker who you can relate to very well. There are so many Indian speakers. Pick up anyone who speaks good English. You know, you are capable enough to judge whose English is good and who's not. Because there are people who speak wrong English, but still they just speak it. When you like someone, you know why you like the person. Pick up someone whose English is relatable. You can understand that person well and try to speak like them. Again, I'm saying language is learned by copying. So copy them, try to pick their English up instead of the English shows, because that would not keep you interested in them. You'll just leave them and then you'll leave the entire process of learning English. I don't want you to do that. I want you to keep learning. I want you to keep this whole journey, keep going on this journey. Don't leave it in between. If you have decided that you have to speak, then speak up. And your medium is not going to decide what you're going to do in your life. Medium is nothing. English is just a language. Just like Hindi, I mean, if there are two mediums, they are just two different languages. English is no measure of intelligence. English does not say that you are a superior being. English is just a language. You've learned so many things in life. Life has already taught you so many things. You learn English as well. English is just a language. You can do it just like that. Okay, so this was all for my Hindi medium friends. I hope you found this video helpful. Please let me know if you want me to make more videos for the Hindi medium learners, because most of the times I come across Hindi medium learners only. So I have a lot to tell you. There is so much that I want to tell you. I am choosing this medium because this would make me reach a lot of audience. Otherwise, how many students do I get? Very few. So this would expand my horizon. I would get to interact with a lot of you. So let me know if you want me to make more videos by commenting down, and you can give this video a like and consider subscribing to the channel so that you can get notified whenever I post a new video. For that, you have to press that bell icon which is along with that subscribe button. So press that bell icon so that you stay notified every time I post a new video, and so that I also get to know what do you want to watch more. So keep telling me along with it, what kind of videos should I make. So I'm going to see you in my next one now. Keep practicing shorter sentences. Keep practicing your English. Stand in front of mirror and speak to yourself. Do your self-talking. Keep affirming yourself that you're doing very well. You are on this journey of learning English and you are not going to fail. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.